Okay guys, welcome to my fourth placement match, which is my third video, because again, the first placement match was a 15-minute good luck, have fun. Oh, you have won the battle. Or not battle, match, I guess. I've been saying battle way too much. So, here we are. Me saying good luck, have fun, Sunshine Sun. My alt name to Cuckoo Jump. And I am Protoss, and over here on the right upper side, we have a Zerg. And finally, in this match, we get to see. Let's go into my opponent's view. Actually, see what he has. What he's up to. Jesus Christ! I don't know why he zoomed in there. So anyway, this is the first match in which I didn't go up against a bronzer guy, and this guy had pretty competent skills, crisis management, that kind of stuff. Why are you doing this? Okay, let's do the production thingy-majigger. Yeah, like, you can, when you play a game, if you've been playing the game long enough, you can kind of tell what league your opponent is in. And it was very exciting because it was the first opponent in which I got to have a real match with. And, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at there. You will see later on, you know, just how more evenly matched the match was compared to the first two videos that I uploaded. So right now he's gonna go for a fast expansion. This is what I fear most out of Zerg, and what I typically respond with is a quick 4-gate to punish their build, and if that fails, usually I'm in trouble, and you'll see in a bit, you know, what happens. So first, you know, of course, I have to scout out, and this guy's camera is kind of boring. I don't know if I should switch over or what, but what do I want to say? Oh yeah, scouting, like, because I think you saw my red. There we go. There's my pro. So I'm scouting right there, and I can see that right there. That's a spawning pool. So. And of course I saw his hatchery in his natural already, so I know I'm not going to be in trouble anytime soon. But I will be in trouble if I don't keep up with the economy. Now I can either match his playstyle, or I can do the opposite and punish his playstyle. And I went with the latter. What was the latter? Blech! Anyway, I went for the 4-gate basically. I went for 4-gate, which is not what I'm comfortable with. I have done it, you know, many times, so I'm not a noob to it, but still, I'm used to just 2-basing, and then maybe securing a third base and maxing out, basically, before I hit the opponent with my Colossus Fill, Stalker, Blink, all that jazz. You know, it's that imba crap. Though it's not really imba because there's many ways to counter it. So this guy's camera is completely just not exciting, so I'm gonna switch over to everyone mode. Let's check our APM. So right now, I'm averaging at about 83 or 93. What the hell is going on? And he's averaging about 34. So maybe he is a bronzer, but then again, you know, APM doesn't really say anything. It only correlates to skill level. So I don't know, but we're gonna go into everyone mode, and as you'll see. So I already have my proxy pylon set up, and you know, I'm actively scouting. This is something that I'm just working on constantly to improve my game. And we're gonna switch over to something not APM because that's kind of stupid. Let's look at our units. Okay, so 23 probes versus 20 drones. You should never have that happen because of the fact that I mean, that's what Zerg is about. It's about droning, and if you're not even on par with a Protoss, though Protoss does get chrono boost, so I don't know. But then Protoss has to build a mothership core, so again, you need more drones as a Zerg. So anyway, he's scouting out with his Overlord. I don't know if he saw my crap. Did he saw my crap? Whoops. How do I do this? No, he did not see my pylon for some reason. So yeah, that was good for me. I was afraid that he saw my crap and he would have just thrown down a lot of spine crawlers. And right now I was confused because when I attacked, he had a lot of Zerglings that actually went up to defend his base. So I was kind of I was overestimating this guy because I thought he had a base right here or something, and he was sending reinforcements. So he had like 3 bases already, and you know I was in trouble. But regardless, does this probe even survive? I guess it does. What was my reasoning for doing this? Oh yeah, it's just scouting. So I'm gonna go for my first push right here, and right away, you know, I shouldn't be having the stalkers in front, just because that's the job of the zealot. But of course, he doesn't have enough zerglings because most of his army is down south, and this is it's still just scouting. And I'm taking care of his crap, but that's a lot of zerglings. That's a lot of zerglings. And stalkers, you know, they don't like zerglings that much unless you have blink. Now, if you have fungals with zerglings, then stalkers outright don't like zerglings one bit. So anyway, I'm periodically warping in some crap, and right here, I mean, he can still defend against this. He has a lot of lings coming out, a lot of lings. Those are all lings, and 2 of them are going to be popping out, you know, per egg. And this is an open field, so I can't get any sort of. So right now, I'm done. This push was unsuccessful. So right now, I'm kind of. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just being a retard. So anyway, I'm kind of scared because I thought the push failed, and basically I started focusing on, you know, oh gosh, shit, I gotta build defenses. I'm gonna die, but I did not realize my zealots survived here. So these zealots are just kind of going out autopilot, and it's like, maybe I should have, you know, paid attention more. So. I mean, I couldn't get the... Okay, almost got the plane, but couldn't quite get it. At this point, usually, if I'm up against a Zerg player of equal caliber, I would lose. Because if I can't get this first punishing push out, I am completely falling behind, what do you call it, economically. And against Zerg, you just downright lose. So he's going to go for an attack right here. And with pure Zerglings. And thankfully, I don't know, I forgot if I have 2 bases at this point. Probably not, because I'm on the defensive. So I do not. So right here, I have it pretty walled in, except there's a sliver right here. So it's like, yeah, I make a lot of misplays. But I'm going to be able to hold it off just because he's not able to get a full surround. And he should just went for my mineral line at that point. At least that's my opinion. So I finally get out my mothership core because that's when I actually remembered it existed. And I still didn't recall that you can hallucinate without researching it. I'll have to remember that for future games. So he retreats back into his base. And there's not a lot of going on here. Miners, we have 27 to 19. So actually, yeah, I'm in the lead. I guess that just has to do with our APM. I mean, it doesn't cause... It's, you know, causation versus correlation. It's not an indicator of skill, but it does correlate to skill. So, I mean, I'm just doing a lot more... I don't know why I did this, just for kicks. But, I think I figured that he knows that I'm going to be on the defensive, so he's going to have me cornered with Zerglings. At least, that was my mindset, like 2-3 minutes ago into this game, so I kind of snuck out a expansion right here because I am not comfortable doing any sort of natural expansion when he has that many Zergling pressure going on right now. And his creep spread is just terrible. I mean, so I guess the guy, I mean, he's a lot more competent than a lot of the other players that I've played with so far, but you know, at this point, I have him cornered. He's a little apprehensive right now because he's just getting out. So he's getting out his evolution chamber, which you should not do when there's so much tension going on in the match. You should get out a roach horn right away. I mean, roaches will help a lot. With pure Zerglings, you can only do so much. You need... So right here, I'm going for my second push. And thankfully, he didn't destroy this, which was a game ender, or at least a game... it simplified my play so much easier by getting by him. He should have destroyed it 100%. And those lings are just not going to do anything. I mean, those ling numbers pretty much match my zealot numbers, and that's not where you want to be as Zerg. And I have a mothership core and a bunch of stalkers to boot, and those banelings Oh god, that was painful to watch. Those banelings just went into my stalkers and melted by themselves. You should not have that happen. And I pretty much have the game right now with 2 bases, and he basically doesn't have a base anymore. He's on 1 base because, well, his other base is getting fucking destroyed by my. That is a lot of blood. Wow. I know what Husky means when he was excited about the blood. But anyway, he has spine crawlers up. He knows what's going on. It's just that he doesn't have enough APM to match my APM. So, you know, in the long run, he still lost. You know, another good mannered player, GG. And usually when I ladder, it's about like 35%. That's like, you know, the community is good, but it could be better. I don't know why he waited a bit before he quit out. I'm guessing it's because, well, at the time I thought he was gonna do the whole typing in Captain Slick has left the game, even though there's like a huge fucking win animation now in HOTS, so you can't really get away with that. But he does GG out after about, I don't know, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Usually when I GG, I immediately go out because that's just the thing that you do. Like, that's just how people do it in this community as a whole. So I don't know why he waited like 10 seconds. But in the long run, it was a good game, and I'll see you guys later.